Hey Mini Dipper, I'm Emily, the creator and designer of Minnidip, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your new Minnidip and get your pool party started right away. You can use an air pump or even a hair dryer, and I'm going to show you how. All Minnidip pools feature these awesome double air valves. They allow you to inflate and even deflate super quick. But if you haven't seen them before, they might be a little tricky, so I'm going to show you how they work. The double air valve has an open port and a one-way port. The open port allows air in and out quickly to inflate and deflate, and the one-way port allows you to add air, but air won't come out while you're inflating it. And you can use any standard air pump to inflate your Minnidip, but you don't want to overinflate, so never use an air compressor. On your air pump, you can use any of the attachments that come with it, but I personally like to remove them and just use it like this because it has optimal airflow and it just inflates quicker. First, you'll inflate through the open port. Then I use my finger to hold the air in while I quickly close the one-way air port. Then you add a little more air through this one-way port. The most important thing for all tufted Minnidips is to not overinflate. Once you add water, it will cause the pool to stretch, and if it's overinflated, it can compromise the seams. So always make sure that you leave wrinkles in before you add any water to your tufted Minnidip. Don't have an air pump? No problem. You can even use a hair dryer. First, to use a hair dryer, you have to make sure that it has a cold button. You're gonna hold this down the entire time you're using it to inflate your Minnidip. Then you're gonna use your hand to direct the airflow into the open port. But make sure that it's cool to the touch when you have your hand in front of it, and that it never touches the valve or the vinyl when you're using it to inflate. Next, just add water. And you're ready to go mini dipping. But wait, there's more. Extremely important, do not overinflate. Never sit on or jump off the tufted sides. And do not drag or move when it's filled with water. The most important thing with these valves is to make sure that there's absolutely no gap because air can slowly leak out over time if so. When draining your Minnidip, make sure to pull the plug carefully to avoid tearing it under the weight of the water. Never use chlorine or chemicals to clean your Minnidip because they can deteriorate the printed designs and vinyl. Always store your Minnidip out of direct sunlight and in room temp conditions to avoid the vinyl being affected by temperature shock. This means not in a cold garage all winter long.